Hi everybody, welcome back to Alan's awesome keto world. Just thought I'd do a little vlog today. Haven't done one of these yet, so I thought I'd do one. Kind of done a couple of videos doing some cooking, bulletproof coffees, as well as some keto cookies, and we actually got a pretty cool little Foodie Ninja Grill for Christmas, so we've been playing around with that a little bit. Great for barbecuing and air frying and stuff. So I made a video on that. But this is the first one I really wanted to kind of sit down and talk and let you know a little bit about me, where I'm coming from, what I'm into, why am I doing keto, how long have I been doing keto, all that kind of stuff. So I've always had trouble with my weight my whole life. I've yo-yoed up and down, diet, lose some weight, gain some weight. Been doing that my whole life. I was that chubby kid when I was a kid, or big bone kid, and when I was a little older, and all that good stuff. Uh, so I've been kind of searching for a way to lose weight, maintain it, feel good about myself. So like I say, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done low carb, I've done you name it, and I've done it. So some of them have been pretty successful at losing the weight, but the trouble is sustaining the weight. So once you get to your goal weight, trouble staying there, and kind of keto's been a little different for me. So I've really enjoyed it. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about that, how I became into keto. So just to talk a little bit about that, I will tell you that about 3 years ago, I went for a physical at my doctor's. My doctor had told me, you're really obese. You really got to lose some weight, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Your blood work is showing that you're pre-diabetic, so it won't be long before you're taking medication. He also told me that you have hypertension, you're pre-hypertension, so probably you're going to be starting to take blood pressure medicine in the next visit or two. So we really want to think about losing some weight and getting into shape. At the time, he kind of had talked to me a little bit about keto and what keto was. And he was the one that suggested that I do this. So my doctor was pretty good about suggesting that I do it. He gave me some information about it. He told me to go online and do some research about it. So I did do all of that. I looked at it. I did some research. I kind of wasn't wasn't really sure about it. I said, well, I'll give it a try. I'll see how it goes. So I started doing it. I'm going to say I kind of fell into that dirty keto realm at first. So I was doing things I probably shouldn't have. I was eating low carb stuff, and I was watching my carbs, and it has pretty good success. I mean, it was losing the weight, and things were going pretty well. I had gone back to another appointment shortly after that, went back and had some more blood work done. The doctor had told me at that time that, of course, my cholesterol was up. It was good that I was losing weight. I hadn't lost enough weight yet, and he wasn't satisfied with that. But my cholesterol was a little high, so I really needed to be careful about it. And he talked about, asked me about the keto and how it was going. And I said it was going good. I was enjoying it. And then he started talking to me about making sure I was doing it clean, right? So making sure that I was eating the foods that really help my body and help my body to heal, the things that are going to be anti-inflammatory and fight against the inflammation in my body, and really to try to make sure I was staying away from eating all of those bad fats, and making sure I was going after the good fats. So started getting more information about that and understanding all of that. Did start going to the gym a little bit. I'm not going to say, I'm a gym rat. So I did go to the gym. I go to the gym probably 30 minutes to 40 minutes a day, work a little bit on a treadmill or the elliptical machine, and then lift some light weights. Of course, now all that's kind of closed right now. So I started getting a lot better at that. The weight started coming off easier. I started feeling really, really good at that point in time. I went back to the doctor again for the next appointment. The blood work was great. The appointment was great. He said that my blood sugar was normal, my blood pressure was normal, my cholesterol was good. Um, he was really, really happy with me. And all that happened about 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. So I've been doing this for about 3 years. It took me about 6 to 9 months to hit my goal weight. Um, and after that, I've kind of maintained it. So I've maintained it for pretty close to 2 years now, where I've been at my goal weight. Even with the pandemic and staying home, um, it's been pretty good. So I've lost about 45 pounds doing keto. I hit my goal weight, and I've maintained it. I've been really trying to really doing this clean. My blood pressure is excellent. I take it on a regular basis to make sure that I'm good. I'm no longer pre-diabetic, so I don't have to worry about going down that road of becoming type 2 diabetic and shots or pills or anything else. Um, I'm not going to say I'm perfect, all right? So I do have cheat meals occasionally, birthdays, anniversaries, a glass of wine or two or three or four occasionally, or a drink or two. But I pretty much get right back on that bandwagon. If I fall off for a day or two, I'm right back on it the next day. Been doing that right along. It's been working really well for me. Learning stuff every day, right? So I've improved that, if I eat right and eat the right meals, that, it helps with my LDL levels to overcome the HDL levels, to overcome the LDL levels, and my cholesterol, so that my good cholesterol goes up and my bad cholesterol goes down. It's making me so that, I'm much more insulin resistant. So I can tell you that right now, so that when we do, or I do have a cheat meal, I can really feel it. Um, I could feel it. I feel it makes me feel like crap. The sugar generally gives me a headache. It really does not make me feel well. Um, so it kind of helps me get back on track the next day. It really has helped me to become fat adapted as well over the time. And then I don't know how much you know about keto. To become fat adapted, it takes quite a while. It takes 2 or 3 months into your keto journey to really start feeling that you're fat adapted, and that your body is really processing your fat and burning your fat instead of burning all the carbs and the sugar that you're eating normally. So it's really, really been good as far as that goes. Um, Again, I've lost like 45 pounds, so it's really helped me, improved how I feel. Most of the aches and pains in my knees, my elbows, joints have gone, because I'm not eating things that inflame my joints or make me feel bad. So I've cut out all those foods, the sugary foods and the grains and the starches and the beans and the legumes and all those different things. I've cut right out. So um, I've come across a lot of really cool things, because it's really helped me along my journey. I will ask that at some point in time, we'll get into a little more, and maybe we do some reviews and talk about it. But I'm a snacker from trait. I like to eat. I like to snack. Um, so, I've learned to do things that are healthy to replace my snacks. Like I said, that video I made about the chocolate chip cookies, I like to eat the chocolate chip cookies. They taste good to me. They're sweet, but they're only 1.7 carbs. So they're really low carb. They're actually pretty healthy, even if you're watching the number of calories. I do track on a regular basis too. Let's get back on the snacks. But so on the snacks, so I've learned about the keto cookies and the moon cheese, and there's some keto ice creams out there that are pretty good. There's some that are not. I'd kind of like to do a review, and tell me in the comments below what you think. Maybe we could do an ice cream review. I found some really cool granola that is really, really good tasting, that fits into that keto world. Pecans and cheese sticks. So those are all things I've learned to kind of substitute as as sugar. I do watch them and kind of take it easy as I go through it. But it really has helped me. Some of the side effects from not having all that sugary food too, right? So if you get acne or something else, it will help with some of that. It helps with your clearer skin and getting some of the sunspots and blotches on your skin clearing up. Things of that nature. Again, following it along and just kind of doing what I'm supposed to be doing as far as keto goes and following it. I will say that, so I've learned how to track my food every day and watch what I'm eating, learn how to control the carbs. And you kind of get used to a lot of the carbs. You know pretty much from eating a lot of the same foods how many carbs are in certain things. So you really get to know what you're eating and how healthy it is or how healthy it's not. So out of all that learning, I'd kind of like to continue to pass some of that on to some other folks that are struggling. I'm no expert. I'm just some guy on the internet, but I think I have a lot of knowledge that I've picked up over the last 3 years, struggling, going through this, learning about it, mistakes. Hopefully I can help help you avoid some of those mistakes that I've made. Advice. I also do like to work out. Now I don't necessarily, I'm not a big gym person, so I like to go for walks and hikes and some simple workouts and stuff of that nature. So would like to explore that a little bit more with you. I've been kind of an athletic person on and off most of my life. I'm not going to say my whole life. Like I said, remember I was that chubby kid back in the day, and as I got older, it was big boned and all that good stuff, So kind of wanted us to kind of introduce myself a little bit more so you get to know me a little personally. My wife has been a huge supporter of me. She helps me out a lot. She does a lot of the cooking for me. She helps me and corrects me when I'm doing something wrong. So she's saved me a number of times from making huge mistakes when I was cooking something. Let me know what you think. If you think it's worthwhile and like to follow some more of my stuff, some of my videos and stuff, subscribe below. Hit that little bell icon so you get notifications when they come out. I'd love to hear what you have to say, thoughts. I have a couple of things coming out for next videos. One of them we're going to be talking about nutrition and supplements and what are the good supplements you should be taking, and based off of a comment from one of the viewers. So I'd kind of like to hear from you. I got another viewer that would like to see some kind of a shake or some kind of a smoothie. So I'm going to do a video on that as well coming up. So please, if you have comments, if you have suggestions, I'd love to hear what you have to say. So please comment below, subscribe, hit that little bell icon, thumbs up if you like the video. Again, this is kind of new to me, so I'm kind of learning how to do it as we go forward. I'd love to hear what you have to say, topics, suggestions. So, all right, have a great day and have an awesome day, and hope to see you soon.